This might be the story of the most beautiful female spy in history, equipped with technology rivaling a superhero. The tale begins in an Italian ski resort where MI6 agents are preparing to capture an arms dealer. Rachel, an MI6 hacker, is tasked with assisting fellow agents Parker and Ms. Yang in infiltrating a VIP list to get close to the arms dealer. They discover that the VIP list can only be accessed locally, requiring close interaction with the resort staff. In a desperate move, Rachel enters the casino as a tourist and begins operating her phone. However, her actions are quickly noticed by bodyguards. Urged by her teammates to leave, Rachel cleverly pretends to be a novice and manages to leave without raising suspicion. Successfully entering the identity into the list, her outside teammates locate the arms dealer, and Parker and Ms. Yang swiftly move to the VIP area. Shockingly, Parker and Ms. Yang find the bet at the casino table is on the secret military operations of Navy SEALs, specifically guessing the death toll. It's evident that these people have access to the SEALs' surveillance footage, displaying their far-reaching influence. Suddenly, orders come to take action. Ms. Yang, armed with a tranquilizer, is about to make a move but is stopped by a bodyguard, creating chaos. The target escapes amid the confusion, and the two agents struggle to overpower the bodyguards in pursuit of the arms dealer. However, their communications are infiltrated, and a mysterious voice reveals their cover is blown. As they plan their retreat, Rachel encounters a bold young girl who greets her provocatively. Meanwhile, Parker captures the arms dealer, preparing to escape via cable car. As the dealer's henchmen swarm from below, Ms. Yang and another bearded agent prepare to provide backup. Rachel, who has accidentally twisted her ankle, tells Ms. Yang to go ahead as she activates her superpower. Inserting two special earpieces, she reports her code to a distant teammate operating a supercomputer. The computer calculates the team's inability to descend in time, with Parker facing a 93% chance of being killed and the arms dealer likely to escape. It helps Rachel analyze the quickest descent route, but she needs to find a parachute. The computer quickly locates an abandoned parachute 50 meters away outside the right railing. Rachel activates her holographic glasses and a clear route appears before her. She jumps down, grabs the parachute, and gears up for the descent. At this moment, the arms dealer's henchmen had already reached the cable car station. Rachel, pressed for time, is informed by her distant teammate that there's a snowmobile at the bottom of the mountain. As she races down, she encounters a power line blocking her path. Quickly discarding her parachute, she uses its ropes for a controlled descent. Fortunately, a spectator on a snowmobile approaches, which Rachel commandeers. As Rachel nears a confrontation with the arms dealer's men, a sniper targets the agents and the arms dealer on the cable car. Rachel takes a shortcut to reach them. When the sniper attempts to fire, her distant teammate Jack turns off the lights, giving Rachel the cover of darkness to engage the enemy. She swiftly eliminates them. Upon the cable car's arrival, the team, ready to celebrate the capture of the arms dealer, shockingly discovers he's died from poisoning, marking the mission as a failure. Back at base, the team discusses the mysterious girl Eva encountered at the scene. They suspect she's a member of the Charter, a legendary organization superior to all nations, possessing the world's strongest computer and network system with access to global information. The Charter, an organization serving no single nation or interest group, only undertakes tasks beneficial to humanity. The core of their super system, the Heart, allows access to all global information. Due to their overwhelming power, the Charter is considered the world's most dangerous entity. Hence, the team assumed Ava was one of them. The next day, Rachel returns to the Charter's headquarters and meets with her superior, Nomad. They discover Eva is Indian, an orphan at 8, and later joined an IT training camp run by a pharmaceutical company. Her exceptional talent led to advanced training, and she is now 22 years old. The team speculates the casino was Eva's trap, knowing the arms dealer's addiction and luring him in. Now the arms dealer had also shown interest in the Heart, rumored to be the world's most powerful hacking system capable of controlling any military force globally, including nuclear weapons. The team discovers that Ava is headed to Lisbon and follows suit. However, upon arrival at their accommodation, they are suddenly attacked. The computer shows 6 enemies entering the building, and a fierce battle ensues. Ms. Yang valiantly fights back to cover Rachel, while the computer quickly finds an escape route for her. Rachel, reluctant to flee while her teammates are fighting, decides to intervene, despite not being an MI6 operative and not obligated to sacrifice herself in this situation. Rachel, hesitating at first, decides to save her teammates. She breaks through a window, taking down an enemy, and then skillfully defeats another in close combat, rescuing 3 team members. The group hastily retreats, choosing to escape through the back door for safety. While leading the escape and dealing with pursuers, Rachel finds a car for their getaway. As the chase continues, Ms. Yang inquires about Rachel's exceptional combat skills, considering she's a hacker. Without time to respond, Rachel takes a sharp turn downhill onto a tramway, evading the pursuers who fail to react in time. She outmaneuvers the enemies, impressing Ms. Yang, who suggests Rachel could also handle fieldwork. They finally take refuge in a deserted alley. Ms. Yang questions Rachel's true identity, suspecting she might be the Charter's undercover agent within MI6. Before Rachel can respond, Parker suddenly shoots Ms. Yang and another teammate, revealing his own secrets. Parker, though no match for Rachel, is pleased to have exposed a member of the Charter, intending to use Rachel to find the heart. He tranquilizes Rachel, revealing his collaboration with Eva to lure the arms dealer to the casino, extract information about the heart on the cable car, and then eliminate him. After injecting Rachel with a device, she is rescued by the Charter. However, the Charter's network is soon breached due to the device left by Parker in Rachel. His plan was to use Rachel for this infiltration. The intruders attempt to access the heart. Rachel quickly excises the tracker from her body with a scalpel. The invasion lasted 3 minutes and 45 seconds, with the heart attacked hundreds of thousands of times, but it remains unaffected. Nomad, Rachel's superior, is furious with her for compromising her identity and endangering the Charter by choosing to save her teammates instead of following the heart's instructions. Rachel, prioritizing her own morals over machine directives, is dismissed. Jobless, Rachel takes a bus home. Eva, learning of Rachel's unemployment, calls her, taunting about her job loss and the death of 2 teammates. An angry Rachel lashes out at Eva, blaming her for the deaths. Eva is shocked, believing it was just a game, and did not expect it to result in fatalities. The superiors begin investigating why Parker targeted the heart. Parker, formerly an MI6 agent, was involved in transporting weapons to Chechnya to eliminate a warlord. However, it turned out to be a trap, and the team was captured. To prevent the weapons from falling into the warlord's hands, an indiscriminate bombing was ordered, killing almost everyone on site, but Parker miraculously survived. The Charter, known for acting in the interest of humanity, sometimes by any means necessary, had ordered the bombing. This led Parker to seek vengeance against the Charter. Eva questions Parker's decision to kill the team members the previous night, but Parker dismisses her concerns, indicating that neither the Charter nor MI6 ever truly values the lives of their agents. Back home, Rachel tracks the IP address of Eva from earlier in the day, discovering it's located in a military base in a desert, apparently targeting the satellite system storing the heart. After the last breach, they remained hidden in the system. Hours later, Eva and Parker board an airship to the high atmosphere. To stop them, Rachel coerces a Charter teammate to provide technical and weapon support. Meanwhile, Nomad is frantic with worry. In a critical moment, Rachel jumps from a transport plane, contacts the Charter's communication system, and her teammates are relieved to have her back. She adjusts her position in mid-air and slides onto the airship. Eva warns Parker that the airship is filled with hydrogen and a single spark could incinerate everyone. Meanwhile, Rachel has managed to enter the airship without the heart's assistance and attempts to arrest Eva. However, Parker suddenly kicks her, leading to a dangerous close-quarters fight at a high altitude. At this point, Eva has already secured the heart, and the Charter cuts the power. Rachel climbs back up in a crucial moment, just as Parker and Eva board a helicopter and set the airship on fire. Rachel manages to grab Eva's leg, but Parker cuts the rope, causing them to fall. Rachel quickly grabs Eva, adjusts their position, and opens a parachute, only for a fireball to tear a hole in it. They rapidly descend towards the desert, but land almost unharmed. However, Eva, showing no gratitude for being saved, attempts to shoot Rachel but is promptly subdued. The two head towards the edge of the desert and finally reach a nearby town. However, before they can even drink water, they are attacked by mysterious, heavily armed individuals. Rachel narrowly escapes death and manages to contact the Charter. These attackers, Parker's men, abduct Eva. Fortunately, Rachel had placed a tracker on Eva and soon discovers they are heading to Iceland. Rachel immediately sets off for Iceland. Meanwhile, Eva and Parker have successfully installed the heart and activated all servers. Upon arriving at Iceland's airport, Rachel acquires a motorcycle. Eva begins controlling the computer, easily infiltrating global information systems. Parker tests the heart's power by causing an elevator carrying a family to plummet, killing them instantly. Eva watches in horror, realizing Parker's inhumanity as his wild ambitions are revealed. The heart cripples the Charter's computers, locks their headquarters, and shuts down their ventilation system. Within an hour, the base will run out of oxygen, suffocating everyone inside. Seeing Parker's cruelty, Eva secretly shuts down the heart and contacts Rachel, urging her to evacuate, as the tracker's location is a decoy. Despite her warning, it's too late to avoid the explosion. Rachel emerges from the rubble, finds an intact motorcycle, and continues towards Ava's real location. Ava lets Rachel in through a back door using facial recognition. Parker, realizing Eva's betrayal, forces her at gunpoint to reactivate the heart. Rachel arrives just in time, exchanging glances with Eva and engaging in a deadly fight with Parker, who is overpoweringly strong. Eva assembles a handgun and throws it to Rachel, who then ends the crisis. The charter's ventilation and power systems are restored, reviving everyone inside. The movie Heart of Stone, although formulaic in its first half and dull in the latter, lacks originality compared to earlier films of a similar genre featuring Angelina Jolie. The trend now sees such old-fashioned and uncreative action films being unwelcome on big cinema screens, leading to streaming platforms like Netflix, Apple, and Amazon taking over. The question remains, when will this trend of recycled content end?